Hello, my name is Gina and I am originally from Haiti. Many years ago, I started a restaurant and I also raised my children into the Haitian culture, and the food is part of everything I wanted to be in their lives. So today, my son, one of them, encouraged that we introduced the way and the steps of making Haitian brown stewed chicken. For starter, I use scallions, fresh scallions, and fresh garlic. And I also use spicy hot pepper, which most Haitian meals have pepper. And chicken happened to be one of the recipes that we use pepper because we like it a little hot, and as for my family, they do. However, if your family does not like pepper, they don't like their food hot, by all means, do not put any hot pepper in there. For my household, we do, so I do use fresh hot pepper. And the other thing I like to put in my chicken is fresh thyme. And it gives it a little, the taste is different, the smell when it's cooking, you can literally smell it from a distance. It just smells so good. And some people do put parsley. At some point I do put parsley, but it's mostly in the gravy. And I do not put it with the spices. And some people also use black pepper, which we do. I use black pepper, and I also use lemon. I also use Maggi, M-A-G-G-I, the chicken one. I believe they do have all different one. Beef, I use chicken. What I do with all the spices, I blend everything together. I cut everything up and put it in a blender. And that way it mixes it up and it makes it where you're not chewing on the spices, and everything has a taste. When it's done, I promise you, it tastes good and it smells good. And this is what it looks like when it's done. It smells so good, and it's so tasty. Like, you'll have to taste it. You have to do it. So this is what it looks like. And now the next step, which is a little more complicated. The reason I say it's complicated is because now you have to take the meat, you have to clean it, and you have to wash it well, remove all the fat, and when it's done, you know you have clean and ready to cook chicken after you put the spice on it. I put some water in the pot because I do need to boil some water, and toward the end, after I clean the chicken, we put the hot water on the chicken. And that's what I'm going to do while I clean the chicken. Everything will be ready to go. All right, now this is what I meant by when I said I clean the chicken and remove all the fat. As you could see, this is like the thigh, and you can tell there's a lot of fat on it. And what I do is remove the fat of the meat. And I do believe it's by culture that we believe that, you know, leaving the fat on the chicken is very unhealthy. So we remove it. Like I said, I learned how to cook from my parents, so I pretty much do what they do, and so far I believe myself to be very healthy, so I kind of follow it. And I noticed that they remove the fat of the meat, so I kept that in our family as well as we clean our meat. And I am gonna finish this and we'll be right back to show you what it looks like once we are done cleaning the chicken. After cleaning with the lemon and everything is done, we pour the hot water. So we kill the bacteria even more. Again, this is according to my parents. After pouring the hot water, I leave it for just maybe 30 seconds to a minute. And now I pour the hot water out. And I pour it all in here, and I take it one by one and put it back in here so I can add the spices on. If you recall, we blended all the spices that I introduced you to and we put in the blender, and this is the moment where we pour everything in here, mix it. If you notice, I have my gloves on because remember we use hot pepper in there. I wouldn't want my fingers, and I believe in wearing the gloves to touch the meat and to also mix it. Alright. And now you can take a closer look and see. And usually I do this the day before, like the night before. I season it and let it marinate overnight and cook it the next day. And it's usually better to do that. But because of the spice you put in there, browning it, it still allows the seasoning to go into the meat and still have the delicious taste that you're looking for. Take you as far as when I put it in there, I use the Grace browning. What it does is that it allows it to brown a little faster than me just putting it in there. So I put just a little bit. I don't put too much because I don't want it to be too dark, and I don't want that leftover taste, like this aftertaste. So I put just a little bit. So I'm about to do that, and you've got to be careful because if it's too hot, you just want to make sure that it's not too hot. So since it's hot now, I take one by one and I kind of fix it in.
A few moments later.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is the finished work of Haitian brown stew chicken. And And what we have here is some onion sauteed on top of the chicken. Yoo-hoo. Oh well. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, just make sure you like and subscribe down below. Thank you.
Flex the watch real quick, mama. Flex the watch real quick. Bam! Hit it for one time. Bam! Oh! Ah! Why we never take off the watch?
Because the watch is part of the deal.
No, mom, we're supposed to say it because we transform it. Say it. Alright, ready? Mom, why do we always wear the watch?
Because we are transformers, baby.
Oh my gosh, that's getting cut out the video. Okay. Now we're by the flesh. Those are cool to check out.
Really? Yeah?
Made my heart cold.
Really? Yeah?
I had to eat a piece of ice.
Okay.
You did good though.
What are you doing? Why are you eating it?
Am I supposed to?
No, that was for the video.
Oh no, the video's over.
Damn! Yeah!